think about now, we need to do some practical things like Valerie talked about. We have to understand what wealth is, and it involves how we feel about ourselves. And, to entrepreneurs who are either deep in the struggle of entrepreneurship or they want to get into it, what are some things that you would say to get started right now, today, concerning money, though? Because I know, when you think about a business, it has a lot to do, and you know this, if you're an entrepreneur out there, very quickly, that separation between the business's money and your money start to slowly come together. And you say, I want to keep everything separate. This is my personal, and then I'm going to build this empire over here, and never twain will the two meet. And then when times get hard, the next thing you know, you paying stuff right out of your bank account, and you're wondering, how do I make it work? Tell me some about the realities there and some advice you would give to those dealing with that.
Absolutely. One of the things that I always tell people when it comes to money is that you have money. A lot of us have money. And you have money to start your business, you have money to grow your business. And it really boils down to what you do with your money, as I mentioned earlier. And so when people come to me and they say, well, Cheryl, I want to have my own business, but I don't have any money. And I say, well, go and start selling stuff on eBay. Go into your closet and start selling things, or one of the exercises I always give people, particularly women, is to write out 50 ways to make $500. And I want you all to do that as well. How do you make $500? 50 ways that you can make $500. And it could be something as easy as something in your business where you have to make an extra phone call to 2 or 3 people to get a contract or to sell a particular product. I don't care what you do. I mean, if you bake apple pies, call up some friends of yours and bake, and say, hey, listen, I'm selling some apple pies. Will you buy, 5 or 6 of them? See, money is out there. It's just that a lot of times we're so afraid to ask for it, for our business. And I remember when I first got started in the business, with my own business, and I used to work for how I got into business. This is back in 1989, so I've been in business 23 years. I was working at the time for Dean Winter Reynolds as a stockbroker. And I had a plan. I said, 5 years, I'm out of here, and I'm going to have my own money management firm. And so I was very, very disciplined. And I said, I want to have 2 years worth of income saved up before I start my own business. Because I knew that I wasn't going to be able to go to a bank and ask for any money. So of course, within that 5-year period, I sacrificed. And that's what a lot of us sometimes don't want to do. It's a lot of discipline, it's a lot of sacrifice. But I had a goal. And I said, listen, I'm out of here in 5 years. I want to have my own company. I never liked working for anyone. And plus, I was already 100% commission because I made my money from, I didn't have a paycheck. It was based on my own efforts. So I knew that I could be an entrepreneur. So by the time I left, which was 5 years later, I had 2 years worth of income saved up. And I didn't take vacations. I mean, I took little mini ones, but they weren't big ones. I didn't buy a whole bunch of shoes. I didn't buy a whole bunch of stuff. And I sacrificed. And a lot of times as entrepreneurs, we have to get that mindset. If you really want it and you had a burning desire, you'll find the money. I mean, because just, again, sell that stuff on eBay. I mean, I have a lot of people who sell stuff on eBay to get their businesses started. I had one person who was able to sell stuff out of her garage. She had $5,000, and she got her business started. So don't ever let money be the obstacle, because you do have it. You just have to figure out how to get it.
Excellent.